Today on The Joy, it's our test season premiere, and we honor Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Plus, Prince TJ and Bry'Neir Seymore joins us. The Joy with Andrew Fred, Georgiana McPherson, and me, Damian Anderson. The Joy starts now.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Yes, wake up, wake up, wake up. It is the Joy right here.
Yes. Say that again, Andrew. Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Joy. You guys, I am so very honored to say that we have officially started productions for our test season. That is right. And I am so excited to be joined by my fellow co-hosts on today. So if you don't know, you guys, who I am a co-host and co-founder of The Educators and the host of my very own show, Damian Talks Education. So, a little bit about me, you guys. I'm a college student. Right now I'm at a community college, and then once I finish there, plan on transferring to a four-year university to further my education because I am becoming a teacher. That Andrew knows this. That has been my biggest passion ever since I was little. And because I love helping people, I love children, all children. But I'm going to go into the middle school grade level because you guys, I currently work with little kids. I can't work with them. I just can't. But yeah, so Andrew knows this. I'm a workaholic. You guys will get to know that as well. I'm an assistant Sunday school teacher. I'm a lot of things, you guys, a lot of things. So I'm always busy. I'm always busy trying to do something, at the very, minute. So that's a little something about me. So there you have it right there.
Yes. Thank you so much, Damian. Hello, everyone. I am honored to be part of the Joy family. If you don't know, I am the one and only Mr. Andrew Fred. Yes, I am the founder and co-host of The Educators and host of my own show, Fretting About Education. So a little bit about myself. Like Damian said before, he's in school while I'm also in school. I am getting my bachelor's degree in elementary ed and a dual license in SPED, in special education. Currently, I work at a middle school as a behavioral support slash autism support. So I work with kids with behavioral needs, help them to de-escalate from the red zone all the way to the green zone. Also, you may notice on the screen that I am Coach Fred. Yes, I am Coach Fred. I am the assistant coach of the boys basketball season. So excited for that because it is the Joy. So it's very, very excited. So I've been willing to enter the education system. This is my second year in the education system, and my first year was a substitute teacher before becoming a behavior support. So I'm so excited to be part of the Joy family.
Yes.
We love to hear that. And I'm so proud of y'all because I feel like y'all's going to do well as an educator. And
Thank
if
you.
y'all don't know you're welcome. If y'all don't know who I am, my name is Georgiana. I am currently a senior in high school who is also going to major in education because education is different from what every girl wants to do. Since every girl wants to do nursing, wants to be a travel nurse. I tried it. It didn't work out for me. And I feel like me working with kids would be like me giving them the experience I had of having teachers who helped them build who build them up to be the person that they are. And some fun facts about me is that my zodiac sign is a Leo. Of course, in August, because we are just give that energy. And my favorite color is pink. Of course, if you could tell by my hair, it's black and pink. And I love food. I love food. That's just, and I'm a hard worker. Even though sometimes I have doubts about myself, I
Mhm.
just build myself back up and continue doing what I have to do. And that's a
That's
little thing about me. And I'm the first female black co-producer of The Joy. It is nice to meet y'all.
Yeah,
That's what I like to hear.
absolutely.
That's what I like to hear. Yes, yes. So you guys, we all have something in common. We're all future educators. So yes. So we had to take a break, you guys. But up next, it's more of the joy. It's going to be a good time. So stay right there.
All right, welcome back to the Joy Test Season premiere. Now we love listening in on our celebrities, so why not talk about here? It's time for Joy Chat. So first, we want to say today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So in honor of MLK Day, here's what he said himself, and I quote, "But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro still languished in the corners of American society and find himself exiled in his own land. So we've come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. And since we come to our nation's capital to cast a check. So here's a little clip.
But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, The Negro is still languished in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. And so we've come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence.
So it's 2023, which means, you guys, of course, it's a new year, new show, new hosts, and new goals. So I want to know, you guys, what are your goals for 2023? I'm going to start with Gigi first. What are your goals for this year?
Okay, so my goals for 2023 is to make sure I have at least A's and B's in all my high school classes because it counts towards graduation. Excuse me, I'm getting, a little emotional because it's kind of scary because you never know. New year, new expectations and everything. And I'm
Yes.
hoping to pass driving school because I really want my future car that I work hard for and everything. So, what are y'all future goals?
Well, my goals for 2023 for the new year, as we're bringing in the new year, is I want to say to learn every student's story. Here's why. Here's why. So I work at a middle school, like I said in the beginning. There are some students that I have not talked to yet that I'm willing to learn, kind of learn their story. I want to know, want to know their background. Figure out what they're all about, so that I can build a relationship with those students. Because currently, I've already have built a whole lot of relationships with the other students, but I feel like for me, there's still work to be done so that I can share my story to them.
Right. And I agree, Andrew. I agree with that as well. With me, you guys, what are my goals for 2023? If I had to choose just one, because there are so many, that I want to accomplish in 2023, but one of them is to really, and Andrew, he really knows this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to take better care of myself. Seriously, I'm gonna try that because I always look out for the best in other people, trying to make sure are they okay. But I don't check in with myself because with me, I'm just like I'll focus on myself later on. These people are important in my life. I need to make sure that they are okay so I can continue on having them into my life. But Damian, you got yourself to take care of, because if you don't take care of yourself, then how can you care for other people who really care about you? In the present moment, I am. And then a lot of times I'm just not. I put on, a show, which I should not do that. But it's going to be a challenge for me. It's going to be a challenge for me to really try to take care of myself. So that's one of my goals for 2023.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are ways that you can. It's okay to say no, right? It's okay to ask for help.
Yes, and I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because I always like to say yes, because with me, I don't like to disappoint people. I don't like doing that. But saying no, it's okay. It's okay to say no.
Absolutely. And don't feel bad about saying no either. If you, because like you said again, you have to take care of yourself.
Going based on what you said, saying no is okay. Whether you're in a school, work, or whatever, it's always okay to say no. Don't make it feel like you are obligated to do something that you are not. And speaking of school, since we all go to school whether we like it or not, which is very sad, but what is your favorite subject in school? Andrew, what is your favorite subject in school? Because I know mine is social studies.
So
And
Damien already knows this, but
oh gosh.
I am my favorite subject is math. Okay, I like math. I love math. Okay, give me a equation, I'll do it. The quadratic formula, I'll do it. Math is my thing. It's like bread and butter. That is my thing. That is
Yes.
my thing.
All right. But okay, before I get into my GG, I want to know, why is social studies your favorite subject? Why is that? Because Andrew knows this. I hate history. I think it's boring. It's a waste of time. For me only. For me only. With other people, I know it's fun, but I can't stand history. So I want to know, why is that your favorite subject? Do you enjoy it?
See, I've always been a history type of girl because, like, I don't like math. I'm sorry, Andrew. I'm sorry, math is not my best. I could give you props for doing quadratic formulas, y equals mx plus b, but it's not me. I like history. I like learning the history of things. I'm not fashionista, but I love clothes. Like, I want to learn about the history of making clothes and everything. So that's why I like history. I just like learning about new
Okay,
things.
I see. Okay, okay. With me, I'm with Andrew. I love math. I'm a math. Well, I just don't like the term nerd for some reason, but I am a math nerd. Because math is everywhere. That's why I'm going to become a math teacher, because like Andrew, I can do everything. You give it to me, I can be able to solve it and it back to you. It's just that's my thing. That's my thing. That's why I'm so passionate about it. So math every day, all day, because it's all around us. You can't get rid of math, people. I'm sorry, you can't get rid of it. I know some of you guys want to. Oh, I hate using math. Well, it's everywhere. So
And to my students that are watching this, that says, "Oh, we're not going to use math in real life."
yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Just wait, just wait,
Yeah.
just wait.
Because we still talking
It's
about
coming.
the topic. Because we are still talking about the topic of math. What type of math was y'all favorite in school? Because I know mine was algebra 2. Like,
I
Um.
really,
Oh, I'm
for
sorry. Go ahead.
me, no, I'm sorry, Andrew. For me, I really enjoy, like, yes, algebra freshman year, but I really like math for some reason. I can't tell you why, but I am so passionate about eighth grade math for some reason, and that's what I'm going to become. So I like that, and of course, algebra. The equations. I love equations. Seriously. So that's with me. You, Andrew, what about you?
So I'm agree with you on the algebra part. The
Yeah.
equations, get to plug stuff in and stuff like that.
Yes.
However, I'm gonna go to a different route. I'm gonna go 2 grade levels below you. I'm gonna
Okay.
say 6th grade. Okay, 6th grade. They're learning about ratios. They're learning about
Yeah.
fractions, how
Yeah.
to multiply fractions.
Hmm.
Uh, the decimals. Uh, learn about the triangles, the formula of the triangle. Basically, the intro to like pre-algebra before getting to high school, right? Before they get into 8th grade. Because now what I do now at the school that where I'm at now, I push into 6th grade math classes to help out students that are struggling in math. So so if you need help, Georgiana, um,
most
just
definitely.
just let me know.
Okay, I got you.
Just let me know.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So speaking of Georgiana, so we all met a few months ago. So I have to ask. I'm gonna start with David here.
Oh dear. Really?
What was your first impression of each other?
Okay. Well, Andrew, you know this, because we work together, so I'll get to you last. But with you just sip whatever you have over there. But with Gigi over here, my first impression was you was exactly what I thought of. It wasn't in no bad way. Okay, I'm just let you
Okay.
know up front. It wasn't in no bad way. Because I remember meeting you. And you said that because I am a shy person as well. Andrew knows this. I still am shy to this day. And I can relate, to what you're going through and what you have been through because I have been in that same position. I don't like speaking in front of a whole lot of people. That's just not with me. But ever since, I started working with Andrew, I've been, very more outspoken now. There would be some times here and there of where I don't want to speak, in front of people, but I'm becoming a teacher. So this is a learning process, a learning stage for me because I will have to get inside a classroom in front of my students and I will have to talk. And that nerves, it will have to go. It will have to go. So my first impression of you, it was right. You are very friendly, kind, and I know that I will get to know you so much better and get to love you so much better. So that was my first impression of you. Now with Andrew, he probably, I don't know if you know this, but it was, I don't know, but for some reason I thought that you was going to be some type of this mean person that I was not going to like. I don't know. I kind of knew that you was, a funny person, which I was right. I was. But I don't know. I just thought you was going to be a mean person, but you're not. You're not. So that's my first impression of you, Andrew. What about with you guys? What was your guys' first impression of me?
Okay, I want to say thank you for the compliment, and I'm sorry for the
You're welcome.
background noise. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're
I
okay.
have a little brother.
You're
Energetic.
you're
Okay, so my first impression of you, Dan, like I could tell he's a well-respected person. You could tell by some of the words and actions of how they are. Like, and I can tell that we gonna have good conversations. And I'm an open person. If you need me, I'm gonna be there. Even though sometimes I do be knocked out sleeping now, I'm always here. You can give me a call, text, phone. I'm gonna be there and listen. And you are someone I can get along with without being on the show and without like outside of the show, like having conversations and everything. And with you, Andrew, you seem like type person to have fun no matter where you go. You always light up a room, and you seem very educated and and I just love y'all energy. Like y'all just bring me life and more self confidence than I already have.
Oh, well,
And
thank you so much.
we have to
Thank you so
take a
much.
You're welcome. We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back. More of the joy coming your way. Don't move.
All right, welcome back to the Joy, everyone, to our test season premiere. Now, our next guests, they are two people, you guys. They are late night talk show hosts, CEOs, and executive producers, you guys. And they are one of my good friends. So I'm so very happy, you guys. So, everyone, please welcome to the show Prince TJ and Bry'Neir Seymore.
Yes.
Hello, what's up?
Welcome,
Hello,
welcome,
Yeah,
fellas.
welcome.
Hello.
Hey,
thank
Welcome
Joy.
to
you,
the
Thank
Joy.
you.
Welcome.
thank
Thank
you,
you so
thank
much for
you.
having us.
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
honored
We are.
to be here.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes. So, Andrew, I'm going to hand it over to you of what you want to
Mm,
ask them.
mm. All right, gentlemen, I got some
hmm
questions to ask y'all. What inspired y'all to become a talk show host or CEO or executive producers?
You want to go
Shall I
first,
go
CJ?
first? So basically, uh, excuse me, Nick Cannon had premiered his talk show in September of 2021, and as soon as I saw his show, I started watching in like October and November ish, and I seen his show and I was like, oh my god, this I should do this. So in January of 2022, earlier this year, I created this show called the Prince TJ Show, and it didn't go well, but after that, I created a late night talk show, and I recently ended it off in November. Um, and now we're here on the Joy with my new job,
Yeah,
and it's a great job too. So,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, it is. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And
Um,
go ahead, Bry'Neir.
okay. With me, uh, I had the talk show bug when I was like early, like growing up, like watching, go home, watch daytime talk shows, like literally, like if it was a new show coming out, I'll be the first one to know about it. Like that was me because I used to like watching daytime talk shows, your Maury Povich, your Steve Wilkos,
Right.
Ellen DeGeneres, shows like that. I
Yeah.
like watching. And when I had opportunity in seventh grade, I was able to produce and make my own late night talk show. Many of you guys asked why late night because there's not a lot of black people doing late night. The last one to ever do late night was Arsenio Hall. Before he got the pickup for a reboot, and then that got canceled as well. Before all of that, but um, yeah, so that's why I wanted to do it because I wanted to open up a void because there was a big void and still is a big void in late night with the diversity and especially black male hosts because you don't see that side of anything anymore. So yeah, and then always wanted to do talk shows, always wanted to host. Had the mic in my hand since kindergarten, so I can project and present, and yeah, I can do everything.
I love that. I love that. So I want to hand it over to Prince TJ because you are the creator of this show right here, The Joy. So what was your vision, your purpose of creating this show, and just tell us how it all came about.
So, if we really want to dig down into, you know, crevices, I was okay. So I woke up and I was eating breakfast in the dining room, and this was the time when I was ending off my late night show, and I was like, so since I'm in and out of this career that I've always wanted to do, and I got a opportunity to do it, and now I want to pursue my other dream job, which is executive producing, and so I said I'm going to create the show The Joy because I want to inspire other people to be great, to know that they have a purpose, to and that's the theme song. Wake up, today's gonna be a great day, because it is gonna be a great day, first and foremost. And so I created it because when everything that's going on, in this world today, we definitely need a laugh,
Hmm.
and I think we can all agree on that. We
Yes.
definitely need a laugh, and we definitely need a good time.
Mhm.
So that's when we got you three hosts, and it's just been good from here, and hopefully we do get picked up,
Yes,
yes.
I see it. I see it. I
Hmm.
sees it. I sees it.
And if you're wondering how the Prince TJ Productions and the Seymour Productions teamed up, well, Bry'Neir.
Put me on the spot.
Bry'Neir.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Um. um. So Seymour Productions was offered opportunity to be a part of the Joy, as they were getting Pilot A done, and when Pilot A was getting done, some behind the scenes wasn't going well. And I was like, you know what? I gotta come and I gotta help his young brother out, push his dream of this talk show. So
Hmm.
when we collided, we had forces. We already had a wonderful host on board, Damian Anderson. Everything is pretty much great on that end. No complaints after we teamed up. So yeah.
Great.
Hmm.
Gigi, what you want to ask them, the fellas?
Our
Hmm.
bosses, basically. Our boss.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Andrew,
Be
you go.
careful. Be careful.
See, I want to ask. Let me start with Briar first. I have a question. So, as we all on this show, The Joy, it's a new year, new expectations. How do you see The Joy progressing to a bigger talk show in the future? Because I can tell and have a good intuition that even though we just streaming right now, it's going to be on national TV and everything. So, how do you see us going about that?
I see the joy lasting for a very long time. Because when you look at talk shows now, we just had the biggest talk show shakeup last season. When you look at talk shows now, you don't see enough shows of color anymore, right?
Yes.
Especially panel
Hmm.
shows, because when
Yes.
Yes.
TJ presented an idea to Seymour Productions, it was an idea about 4 to 3 hours just talk, right? And we for hosts, we never knew how diverse this cast was going to be, right? And that's the thing about it. You never know the cast. And I know that audiences are trying to find the diversity in talk shows again, because we're so used to our other talk shows. And yes, they're still great, but there's, again, going back to the late night show, is still a void in diversity in daytime talk shows. So I see the joy lasting for a long time. I see people catching on to it. I see people getting up and singing the theme song 500 times, and I see a lot of people enjoying this show, um, because it's good, and
Yes.
everybody is coming together and here for the diversity. So I noticed that we're gonna have a great time, and people are gonna enjoy it. So I see y'all. I see y'all forever.
Oh wow,
Hmm.
thanks so much. Yes, 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 and yes,
And
yes,
speaking
good.
into
I love that.
existence.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes, speak
And
into
Speaking
existence.
into
Yes,
existence.
that's right. You have to. You
Yes.
have
with the
to.
power of God. And my question
That's
for
right.
TG, you know, we are we are all on the joy right now. How do you feel? You just sitting there so quiet, gracefully poised. How do you feel right now being on the joy? You
Um.
know, talk.
So the joy, it like the title says, it's meant to bring joy. It's meant to bring laughter, and that's why you, Damien, and Andrew are here, because we know that you guys have a talent to bring to this show, and to have that job to bring laughter to our viewers. And that's why me and Bry'Neir and I trusted you guys to bring laughter into the show. So that is why it was very important for me to have this show go on, because after the recent difficulties that we had with other people, it was very scary, because I thought that I was going to lose this show. And I didn't want to, because I know that this show has a purpose, and every single one of us here on this screen has a purpose and a
That's
voice.
right.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. I I agree. Totally
Hmm.
agree. Yes,
Mhm.
because I'm so glad you trusted me and Andrew to be a part of to this because, like I said, we have talent. We have chemistry together, And I'm glad that you trusted us, to be a part up to this, and also Gigi, to where we can, with the viewers, for 1 hour, let them escape to where they can feel, happy, joyful, because that is what we want for all of them to do. So yes, so I thank both of you guys, seriously.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
most
And
Absolutely.
definitely.
going off of what Damien said, I want to thank y'all because this is like a new opportunity for me. Because, like I told right here
Yeah.
over the phone, I like voicing my own opinions. I like to agree to disagree because it's
Yes.
always specific ways to disagree with somebody. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
do it
Yes.
respectfully. You like,
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
oh, I
Yes.
respectfully disagree with because this is my own opinion. And
Mm-hmm.
all of us right now, we all have a purpose because I can see us having our own podcast in the future, doing well, and us
Yeah.
being on Saturday Night Live because that was my little girl. So I want to thank y'all for this
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
Most
Mhm.
definitely. Most
Yes.
definitely. We thank you guys. Clap it up for y'all. You
Yeah.
know,
Clap it
showing
up.
diversity in
Yes.
daytime.
Yes.
We are so proud of you guys. Really are.
Mhm.
Y'all doing an amazing job. Keep up the good work.
Thank,
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. We really do
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
We're gonna let you thank our executive producer, Prince TJ and Bry'Neir Seymore, for joining us. Our first ever guest. Clap it up, y'all. First ever guest.
Yes.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
Yes.
Clap it up. Yes. 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 So we are looking forward to meeting with y'all very, very soon. So thank you so much. And, we,
Definitely.
we'd like to have you back on very, very soon, to check on the updates, see what's been going on,
Well, we are knock away.
Yeah.
Off the doors. We're a knock away.
Absolutely. A knock away. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break, if I can talk one
Yeah.
today. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching The Joy.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Enjoy the test season premiere. We are now in 2023, which means some trends are getting old and needs to be over. Well, that's why you have us to put these old trends to rest. This is Tap Out. And I'm gonna start for myself if that's okay with y'all.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like it might be controversial for the girls, the guys. I'm sorry. I feel like we should tap out toxic relationships. We really
Mm,
need to tap this one out for 2020 coming into 2023 because it might be again controversial. I don't mean to cause no harm to nobody relationship. It's just my own opinion. We agree to disagree. I feel like boys deserve the same respect that girls want in a relationship. Like how certain girls want, I want loyalty, I want love, I want this and that. I feel like the guys should deserve that too. So I feel like we should tap out toxic relationships, period, because that is not good for no one to be in a toxic relationship. And I want to
Amen.
know, what are you guys tap outs?
Andrew, you want to go because I want to save mine for last.
So last year there was a TikTok of a woman that was saying Perry ab, Perry
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
So why? So we're typing out that, okay?
Yeah.
We're typing out
Yeah. Most definitely.
empowering people that doesn't deserve to be popular, right?
Yes.
Because that now Perry ab, Perry girl, she's not popular over a saying, right? Over a thing, but she doesn't know the song. You gotta learn. You gotta know the song first before you record a TikTok. If you want to be popular, you gotta say it correctly, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
gotta say it correctly. That's my tap out.
Okay. And
I
you're
agree.
exactly right, Andrew.
I strongly agree.
Yes. Okay, you guys, minds.
What you got, Damian?
Okay. So, you know what? Just screw it. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it because I was gonna say I hope I don't offend nobody, but I don't care. It's a person, you guys. It's a person, okay?
Huh?
This this person right here, former disgraced, twice impeached president. That guy.
Yes.
That's who I want to tap out. That guy. Because he plans on running again in 2024. No, sir. No, sir. You have no right. You have no power of trying to go back to run for president. No, you had your chance. You had it. It's gone. And with me, frankly, you should not run again because you was a terrible president for the last 4 years, straight destruction onto this country. So why should no, you're gone. You're history. Tapping out in 2023 and forever. So bye. Bye.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. History.
I love.
Yeah, he's history. He's dust to me. Yeah.
I love all you guys answer, and my next tap out might be a little controversial. So sorry for whoever I defend.
Okay.
You know, since I'm black woman of color, you see the little box braids. So to the Caucasians women, we're not saying that y'all don't have to worry about me as an African American teenager. I feel like y'all should retire trying to get box braids and lace because it just don't look right on y'all. I'm sorry. Leave it up to the people of color to appropriate our culture because this is ours.
That's right.
And
That's right.
we deserve to have our crown on our head without feeling, oh, we can't have nothing now. Y'all done steal the Dougie, the Nene, everything. So the people to the Caucasian community, please stop.
Yes.
It's 2023.
Yes.
Please do.
I'm with you.
Like I said prior, learn first, then do that. Because them people I see on the internet, I'm like, that's not how it's supposed to go. Where did you learn that from? But we're gonna have more on this conversation real quick because we're gonna go to break, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break. Up next, we got some more of the joy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
welcome back to the Joy test season premiere. So today, you guys, is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and that's because we mentioned this at the beginning of the show. But you guys, I want to mention something that's happening over here at the Joy, okay? Because we're excited about this. We have an all-black staff and cast. Yes, clap for that. Yes, absolutely. All black staff and cast. So first, I want to mention Jalen. He's our supervising producer, and he works for the Seymore production. So yes, our next up, you guys, and we just interview executive producer Bry'Neir Seymore. He's the CEO of Seymore Productions, okay? And then, of course, our other executive producer, show writer, and creator of The Joy is Prince TJ. So, yes, give it up for them, you guys. Let's clap for them because they are doing an excellent job onto this show. And I can't forget, you guys, about my fellow co-hosts, Andrew and Gigi. So I'll give a hand clap to you guys, a hand clap to you. And with me, of course, you guys. So, yes, all-star black cast and staff over here at The Joy. So we had to take a quick break. Up next is more of The Joy.
All right, welcome back to The Joy. We want to say thank you so much for watching our show. Don't forget we air every Monday and Friday. So make sure you share our show to your friends, your family, and many more. Well, that's our show for today. And remember, you have a purpose, you have a voice. Until next time, this is The Joy.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Bye, everyone.